Look at his face, dude. That's so funny. It's just like every time Jamie corrects Joe Rogan, his face is so hilarious. Worry about your own thing. Why do you care? Brother, you are juiced to the gills, okay? You look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Joe Rogan had one of the dumbest takes I've seen in a while. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Let's see what he had to say. Protect our park squad. Discuss the Target controversy. Rogan explains how it's another form of corporate authoritarianism.
What about Target? Target started selling
plug in your phone.
Devilware.
What? Well, Target started selling a lot of like weird stuff like tucks, like where you could tuck your penis.
Dude, I can't wait to hear from the dumbest boomer on the fucking planet. Also, this kind of right-wing reactionary shit does have like some kind of staying power within the normie audience. Even if they don't personally give a shit.
Really, really young boys.
Tucker Carlson.
Dave Smith
And so people started boycotting Target now.
Is that why Tucker got fired from Fox?
He's
Yes,
tucking.
that's why.
Tucky.
Now we've closed the circle.
Wait, Target's selling shit for kids to tuck their dicks?
Yes.
That's a,
What do you mean, like underneath?
Is that fake?
not
No.
fake, but it's for adults. I don't think it was supposed to be for
You
kids.
gotta hold them.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
they have
tuck
it
your
in a
legs.
section with kids stuff.
Here's where I saw it from
Dave
Smith.
Smith.
talked about it.
Tickets at
He's slightly
Like,
CommonDaveSmith.com.
I was wrong on this one.
Okay, it looks like I was wrong on this one. The tuck-friendly shit was for adults. I read it somewhere you can never... Okay, so it's not for kids.
He's a rabble-rouser, that one.
He likes to rabble rouse. He likes to rouse rabbles.
But they are... It's all together with, like, Pride kids stuff. They have a Pride section, is where I think the question is.
They're stopping selling some stuff because some employees were getting harassed by people coming.
Look at his face, dude. That's so funny. It's just like every time Jamie corrects Joe Rogan, his face is so fucking hilarious. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
Dave Smith.
Tickets at
Like, I was wrong on this one.
Okay, it looks like I was wrong on this one. The tuck-friendly shit was for adults. I read it somewhere you can never... Okay, so it's not for kids.
He's a rabble-rouser.
This should probably stop you from like behaving the way that you're behaving, right? I assume. Like there's got to be... At that point, you got to go, okay, never mind. Like, you know, I keep getting owned this way publicly over and over again. There's got to be a fucking, you know, maybe I should just be like a little bit more careful with like what I see. Maybe I should be a little bit more skeptical with what I see. Nope. Probably should go heavier into this shit.
That one.
He likes to rabble rouse. He likes to rouse rabbles.
But they are... It's all together with, like, Pride kids stuff. They have a Pride section, is where I think the question is.
They're stopping selling some stuff because some employees were getting harassed by people coming in and
harassed.
asking,
Oh,
why are you
damn.
selling
Going after the employees.
Yeah.
That's what he did with the seller when Louis came back.
Oh, yeah.
Yell at waitresses, "Fuck you."
It's all the same
God damn it.
mentality.
Yeah.
Gross.
No
Yeah,
offense
but
with no idea.
That's a weird one because you know Target only did that because they thought it was going to make them more money. Everything, they're a giant corporation. If they do something like that, it's because they want to make more money.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how these marketing people that you were talking about, that's how they think about things. They look at it
This will
through
make
the
us some
eyes
cash.
and also the eyes of the university because they just got out of the system that indoctrinates you to a very specific way of thinking. That takes a while to shake once you get out in the real world and you realize, like, oh, this is just as authoritarian. This is just as constrictive.
What about
Joe Rogan sees like, I don't know, fucking t-shirts being sold that he doesn't like. And he's just like, that's fucked up, man. Stop. Like, who gives a fuck? What is wrong with you, bro? I don't understand. I thought you were a libertarian. This doesn't seem very libertarian to me at all. Why do you give a shit? This is literally like, me being like, I hate cargo shorts. And if you wear, you should not be allowed to wear cargo shorts. They should not sell cargo shorts. It's authoritarian to sell them. Why? Because I don't like it. Like, it makes no goddamn sense, bro.
He likes to
But
rouse
they are-
rabbles.
It's just like getting endlessly triggered about like one article of clothing because you think it's like corporate authoritarianism is like the dumbest thing you could fucking say or do. But hey, here they are.
People get surgery on their fucking jaws. They get
That's
their
wild.
jaws trimmed down to narrow their face. Didn't Dylan Mulvaney, your favorite Bud Light drinker, didn't that person do that? I think they got feminizing surgery. It's similar.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, dude, he's so deep in it, dude. Normal people should not know about facial feminization surgery. Okay, sorry. Like the average person who is not trans should not fucking know about facial feminization surgery. Like The moment that you have like an opinion on it, it's like you're either on one side of the fucking equation where you just like don't give a shit, okay? Or you're on the entirely different side of the equation where you're like, this is all I can think about, okay? Like, why do you care? Brother, you are juiced to the fucking gills, okay? You look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You have done a tremendous amount. You literally did hair plugs before you gave up on it, okay? You've done a tremendous amount of gender affirmation on your own, and now you're just sitting on this fucking podcast studio talking about like what kind of surgeries trans people are going through. It's like, I don't get it. Fix your fucking nipples, dog. Worry about your own thing. Why do you care about like what trans people are doing? Holy fuck, you're like 60 years old, dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? I do not understand. Why do you care? Like, why do you care what trans people are doing? Like, what? I don't get it. I never think about what trans people are doing until I have to fucking talk about it because these goddamn reactionaries are they got trans on the mind. They constantly got trans on the mind, brother. They can't get it out. It's like lodged in there. It's crazy.
Oh. It's a Kid Rock's arch enemy.
Can I ask what happened with that thing? Because I never saw a single Bud Light can. I just heard about it all.
I own one.
You do
Total
really?
Yeah.
feminization, facial
Wait, you got one?
feminization.
I got one.
Yeah.
With
How? Where? From where?
eBay.
You have to order it.
Oh, it was not cheap, but I think it's going to go way up.
Oh yeah.
This
This
is
is the demise of the company. Someone from Coors is going to buy that for you for $1 million.
Bring it on, Coors.
Everlasting gobstopper.
It's my Dogecoin.
I mean, they made everybody else make more money, and they've lost like some insane amount, like something like in the 20+%.
You are also, this dude is just like at this point, he's just so wrong all the time. I do feel as though like just any time Joe Rogan speaks about an issue, I'm just like, he's gonna just be wrong. He's just gonna be wrong. I don't know how you can be so wrong so consistently. Like, it's just making shit up over and over again. And like, obviously when right-wingers do it, like right-wing commentators do it, they're doing it deliberately. They're lying, right? I don't think that Joe Rogan is like lying maliciously and deliberately. I think he's just that fucking stupid that he sees those guys. He fucking sees those guys lying and he believes them and he trusts them. So he's just like very regularly just repeating those things that he believes now. Like, he is so consistently fucking duped. He has a lot of right-wing values for sure. Okay. I'm not saying he's not. Like, he definitely has a lot of right-wing values, but he is so fucking gullible, dude. It is mind-boggling. Like, he has that animosity, which is probably what makes him believe the right-wing shit so easily. The more, like, right-wing his animosity becomes, like, the more anger he has in his heart for whatever the fuck he thinks is, like, ruining society, the more, the stupider he gets, okay? Because he's more willing to take in right-wing misinformation, okay, and just repeat it over and over again. And it's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. It's so incredibly fucking dumb.
Of sales,
6
which
billion.
is so
The problem is, like, there are plenty of people who are just as dumb. Sorry, I know I fucking just restarted it and then immediately paused it again. But the problem is there's a lot of dumb people. There's a lot of dumb idiots out there, right? There are a lot of dumb idiots out there. So they like agree with him and they believe him as well in the same exact way that he believes whatever right-wing TikTok that he got this information from. Okay? But like, there's still plenty of people who don't, right? So I don't know how you experience Joe Rogan at that point. You know what I mean? You're just like watching him and you're going, oh, here he goes again. How is he so wrong so consistently? Because like, as someone who used to be a major Joe Rogan fan many, many years ago, someone who met Joe Rogan, hung out with him many, many years ago, it's like, he's just so, like, I don't know. It's not just that, like, it's kind of boring when he's doing, like, right-wing commentary, because, like, I've heard it a million times, and, like, seeing Joe Rogan do it is less infuriating even. Like, it's not even as, like, entertaining from where I'm watching it. But, like, even when he's not doing that right-wing commentary, but he's just simply duped by some right-wing commentator, who wants to be consistently, I disagree with you on a lot of junk, fine, fair. But like, I try to at least be as entertaining as possible to people who don't agree with me even. You know what I mean? And I usually shit on a lot of other people on the Democratic side as well. So even if you're like a Republican, you could probably watch me shit on the Democratic Party and be like, well, he's right about that. So with Joe Rogan, though, I don't know. I don't know what entertainment value he still has. I mean, when he has like Shane Gillis, who I do think is funny, you know, when he has him on, it's fine. You know, I'm sure that like they have funny, they have funny conversations, I suspect. But like he is such a fucking boomer. Like it just seems like you're having like funny younger comedians on, and they're talking to their uncle who's just like oblivious, but has a lot of confidence in the misinformation that they are truly tapped into. Like he's just out of touch. He's such a boomer.
Crazy.
And so what did they wanted to go all faces on these cans?
No,
They sent
It was
one lady
just-
sent one
Yeah.
Dylan Mulvaney canned because they were like, oh, this is a viral person. It was just like a
It's like
minor.
sending, it's
it
like
wasn't
sending
a
you.
commercial.
Is it like sending you a Phillies Gillis shirt?
Yes.
Jersey.
Yes. It was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a year of being a woman. Here's your reward.
Gender fluid.
And so why is
Look. He thinks that's like funny, but it's not hitting. It's not hitting. He said like, here's 1 year of being a woman. Here's your reward. And he thought that was funny. Look at his fucking face. And they're just like, oh, dude.
Gender fluid.
and so why does everyone care that much?
Because it's funny.
Look, they immediately passed it. He said, Shane, listen, why does everybody care that much?
It is funny.
It's something to do.
It's funny. If
I
you
don't
order a
get it
Bud
either.
Light, people go, yeah, what is it, your period? Like it's hard. It's hard out here,
People
dude.
are
I've read
shotgunning.
that bar owners are stopping. They won't carry it because people who want it and buy it are getting attacked.
Jesus, that's
Just
wild.
They
getting
would
Bud
start a
Lights.
fight.
Yeah.
You order a Bud Light at a bar, and someone's like, "We're fucking gay."
What
and
are you
then
doing when you go to bars now?
Dude, I stay in. Look,
I don't even believe that. I don't believe that like people are hate criming others over a suspicion that they might be a homosexual because they're drinking Bud Light. What is this? New York Post reported it. Couple suspected of buying Bud Light attacked outside a Canada liquor store. Man, I don't even believe that shit, dude. No fucking shot. There's at maximum, okay? Maximum, you go to a fucking Southern bar and they're selling Bud Light, which of course they are. Everyone does, okay? Maximum, someone goes, "Ha, you're gay," or they call you the F word or something as a joke, okay? No, that is insane. That's fucking insane. SEC, the collegiate conference, dumbass. Yeah, okay. I'm a fucking nerd, okay? Don't come in here with the SEC if you're not talking about securities. A report from the York Regional Police said that one of the suspects commented on the male victim's choice of alcohol. A police spokesman told Global News that the suspect believed the victim made a Bud Light purchase and uttered anti-homosexual derogatory slurs as he approached the victim. 2 more suspects got involved, and the 26-year-old male victim was then knocked to the ground as a 27-year-old female victim was assaulted. What the fuck? Canadians are stealing our brain disease? Brother, this is York is in Alberta, right? Oh, they have him. They have the photo. Is Ontario? Is Toronto, Northern Toronto? I don't know where fucking anything in Canada is. No, just Northern Toronto. Okay, it's too cold out there. That's why their fucking brain is frozen. I thought it was Alberta immediately because I heard American style hate crime. You know, my apologies. Also, this motherfucker looks like Jack Manifold. What the hell? In Wisconsin, we had a bar fight over this, and one guy got stabbed, and another ended up dead over the Bud Light shit. What the fuck? Wait, what? What? Bud Light causing problems inside Kentucky bar amid Dylan Mulvaney saga. I will say Global News is a pretty legit news source. We have a lot of chuds all over this country, bro. What the fuck is happening, bro? The bigger cities in Alberta are pretty chill. We don't really do anything out here. Why are people fighting over Bud Light? Okay, this is beyond salvage, dude. It's over. It's over. People will believe anything they see in the fucking news, okay? People will believe anything they see from like right-wing broadcasters, and they will go to war for it. Bud Light controversy is starting fights in a bar, owner says, smoking this and that. Barbecue owner Guy Cummins. Awesome. The chatter who just said that is full of shit. Alberta is the worst province, and I'm from Newfoundland. The libs were right again. They were never hysterical. They were correct. What do you mean? Cummins considered removing the brand from the menu in an effort to protect his customers and potential physical fights. After learning that Bud Light sent Mulvaney was not available for mass markets, he changed his mind and continued to sell the product. Anheuser-Busch said the commemorative can was a gift to celebrate a personal milestone and is not for sale to the general public. Smoking this and that barbecue owner, Guy Cummins, noticed customers were verbally accosting those drinking Bud Light in his bar earlier this week. What the fuck? Fund anti-woke billboards across the nation. I made Bud Light billboards. Okay, this is kind of fire. I kind of want to fund this. Dude, what is happening? Yo, these motherfuckers are so permanently jobless, dude. There is no way. There is no fucking way that people are this mad at like a fucking shitty ass beer. Right-wing media needs to start facing consequences for invoking this kind of violence. I do kind of agree. I do agree with that. How do we stop right-wing media from just like choosing to create new actions, like new forms of hate crimes? Me and my wife just moved back to Nashville. We were sent to grad school recently. One of her friends partied in Huntsville, Alabama. 3 out of the 4 groups that brought alcohol literally mentioned they brought Yingling because of the Bud Light shit. Surprised me how dumb people actually are. Right-wing Facebook think tanks has devastated our rural population. Dude, I've looked at like some of the angry Target TikToks and like the amount of people that are like legitimately schizophrenic from posting and reading too many posts is actually kind of terrifying. Like, I did not think that living in a developed nation, living in a nation in the lap of luxury in comparison to the rest of the fucking planet and the way that they exist would cause you to be like, would ever lead to a situation where you will become this reactionary off of posts. Okay? It is wild how willing and able these fucking dudes are to be violent for like Matt Walsh and like other random clout demons on TikTok who are just trying to like latch on to the hate campaign. There's a lot of Normans that I know that have boycotted Bud Light because of Dylan. It's funny because like it wasn't even like a national campaign. They sent one fucking Bud Light can to Dylan Mulvaney, and then it became a national problem because the right wing saw that as an opportunity to just like invoke more anti-trans screeds. It's fucking this is not normal, dude. This is actually not normal. Like, lives are being lost over fights at bars over Bud Light being gay. That is... Wait, did you say there's only one Dylan Mulvaney can? Yeah. Wait, did you motherfuckers think this was like a national campaign? No, they sent one can to Dylan Mulvaney with her face on it. That's it. And she posted it. It was like a one-off. It was an Instagram story, I think. It was literally an Instagram story. It was never meant for like random shitheads in Alabama to hear about ever. It was targeted marketing. The only ad was Dylan posting a pic with her and the can. That's it. Yeah. It's completely manufactured outrage. No one ever saw a Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light can. The only time you ever saw a Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light can was because Matt Walsh was masturbating to the thought of like murdering trans people and used that as another viable outlet to like create trans panic. It's insane because Bud Light has been making rainbow tall cans for years now and they're throwing a fit. Yes, because, okay, I'm going to give you an example from my life, okay? I bought one Gucci shirt and everybody got fucking mad because it was in front of their eyes and it was like a perfect opportunity to go, Hasan is rich, I fucking hate him. To say that once again. I bought more expensive clothes since then and no kind of reaction has occurred because no one has led a manufacturing outrage campaign against it, okay? That's it. That's the point. I'm using that as an example, okay? I'm using that as an example because people react to things in front of their eyes. People are willing and able to go fucking crazy, right? Bud Light could have been doing pro-queer, pro-LGBT marketing for years and years, which they have been, but it doesn't fucking matter because, you know, people weren't as angry at it or were conditioned to be angry at it back then, okay?